Всем привет, это Credence Games. Поиграем мы сегодня в Бэтмена. Как видите на экране, английским я сильно не владею, так что не буду умничать и все такое. Начинаем игру. Бэтмен. Эпизод 1. Наверное, сразу сейчас загрузки ждать и все такое. Как обычно, оханулся. Ай, ладно. Так, извиняюсь за хлюпанье, за стучание клавиатуры, пока себе звуковую карту не прикупил. Ну, скоро со временем, если я хочу этим заниматься, я буду покупать себе звуковую карту. Хорошую. И микрофон тоже. Так, ладно, начинаем эпизод. Будем играть в эпизод начат. Эпизод 1. Загадка. Вернулся один старейший опасность преступников Готэма. Бэтмену нужно объяснить союз, чтобы остановить расследование и угрозу. Ладно, начинаем. Первый эпизод. Так, переместите символ в летучую мышь, чтобы едва было видно. Едва? О, едва видно, пойдет. Хотя в некоторых местах потемнее надо делать. О, цвет какой. А я обычно это фиолетовый играл. Ну, первую часть я играл. Так что я решил поиграть во вторую часть. Первую что-то неохота по второму разу проходить. Хотя надо было бы. Ну ладно. Не буду заморачиваться. Так, ладно. Пока здесь загрузки пройдут. И предусмотренный выбор, который вы делаете, сюжет меняется в соответствии с вашей манерой игры.
One fateful night, my parents gave their lives for me.
Родители отдали
They
свою
became
жизнь.
my heroes.
Так моими героями
Their
света был
legacy untouchable.
неприкосновенно.
Until I
Я не
learned
узнал
the
правду.
truth. My father, Thomas Wayne,
Ладно,
was a
не буду
criminal.
разговаривать,
He
читайте.
ruled over Gotham from the shadows, and everything I thought I
Что
knew about
оказалось, я себе
myself
извинился одну часть.
changed forever.
А, обещал не читать,
The
ладно.
children of Arkham exposed the
Ну,
truth
простите.
about my father to Gotham.
Только начинающий.
Their attack turned friends into enemies and threw the city into chaos. I was committed to Arkham Asylum, where I escaped with the help of a mental patient named John Doe. After a bloody battle, I put an end to it all in the catacombs beneath the city. The Penguin, Two-Face, and Lady Arkham were the first real challenge I faced as the Batman, but they would not be the last.
Spring has arrived in Gotham, and with it comes City Hall's quarterly crime report. Crime is way down since the fall of the Children of Arkham, marking another triumph for newly minted police commissioner James Gordon. In a statement this morning, Gordon credited his success to the public partnership between the police and the Batman. He praised the mysterious vigilante for his sacrifice, describing him as essential to the security of the city. Things are looking up, citizens. After the long, dark winter comes the thaw. Now, if only the Knights could win a game, everyone would be happy.
А, загадочник, о, так его уж называют.
Lucky 13! There it is, my
Rumi Mori, import-export magnate, one-time Pipex CEO, international arms dealer. The world sees Mori as a legitimate businessman, a philanthropist who gives to charity, not a criminal getting rich off the suffering of innocence. A masterful performance. I wonder,
If a man hides in plain sight for that long, does he forget who he really is?
what do you think, Master Bruce? Must be hard to stay true to yourself.
Если расстроен садись, можно совершиться. Я всегда понимаю, кто я такой.
I don't. I never forget what drives me. Protecting the innocent from people like Mori. That stays the same no matter what mask I wear.
Don't I know?
Masks are hard to maintain. If there are cracks in Mori's, we'll find them.
The GCPD already bugged his penthouse and found nothing, meaning
That if he's doing arms deals in Gotham,
They happen on the casino floor. I need to find a way to hear what Mori is saying.
standing by for support. Look for something with a microphone.
I certainly enjoys the good life, doesn't he?
Made a fortune running guns during the Arab Spring. Diversified into biotech shortly after. From what I understand, he's not one for pinching pennies.
Looks like roulette is his Achilles heel.
He has a reputation for being lucky, but then you don't need luck when you own the house.
Consumer model. Could be a good way to hear Maury's conversation. Al, I'm hacking into Maury's phone.
Encrypting your signal. Last thing we want is for him to know you're here.
We're in. You should be able to pick up audio from Maury's phone.
Is everyone enjoying themselves? Don't worry. I won't tell anyone with a badge.
He's on a roll. It's only a matter of time before he gets too chatty.
Try to blend in.
So, I've been sitting over there wondering, what's Bruce Wayne doing in a place like this? I figured you went to fancier casinos. Someplace where only high rollers go.
I'm looking for something different. New thrills.
Well, it's a good thing you're here. And it's a good thing I'm here.
You? What in the hell are you doing here?
Stop me if you've heard this one before. I begin and have no end. And I end all that begins. Who am I?
I don't give a damn. I told you 10 times. Our arrangement is over.
Death, Maury. I am death.
Something's happening, and it doesn't look like a deal.
The man in the hood. I remember him from your father's time. I think that's Riddler.
Is something wrong? You seem distracted. Bruce.
You think your gibberish intimidates me?
How about we go back to my place?
Oh.
I'll call my driver. Meet me outside?
Well, since you put it like that, I never do this, you know.
You know, me neither.
No one threatens me in my own casino. Security!
Sir, it's time to leave.
For you? An easy one. What question can you never answer
Yes to?
I don't give a crap, let's go.
Wrong. The correct answer is, are you dead? Now, let's get started.
Get out of there. Get your suit.
Al, let Gordon know what's happening.
Right away.
Hey, no one leaves.
Commissioner Gordon on the line. Scrambling audio now.
Gordon.
Batman, what's the status?
Multiple gunmen, hostages at the casino. A madman in a mask.
Riddler's back in Gotham.
Riddler? He hasn't been seen in years.
Well, he's putting on quite a show.
There's a squad on the way. They'll be there shortly.
Be ready for a fight.
Мне его электронные глаза понравились, такие же хочу. Сейчас начнется нажатие клавиш.
Please, please, we can make the deal. Anything you want.
Our issues can't be solved with handshakes, Maury.
This is what happens when you back out of a deal with me.
There's only one way you're getting out of this alive. You have to solve the riddle. And I choose my words carefully if I were you. Listen closely.
No, please, don't do this.
Ну, так типа слушай,
Without
да,
fingers,
не надо,
I
пожалуйста, не
point.
убивайте,
Without
офигеть.
arms, I strike. Without feet, I run. Who am I?
О,
I've got visual.
визуальный контакт.
That drone fully functional.
Начинай.
I'll need a place to drop in without being noticed. Time for some recon.
It's a tricky one, isn't it? A mind bender that scratches at the very
Riddler.
A terror from the past. I never thought I'd see him on our streets again. He's not to be taken lightly.
The kind of conundrum that drives you to distraction.
Some kind of torture device.
Doesn't seem like he's getting out until he guesses the riddle.
This Riddler certainly has an imagination.
Moment's peace. Believe me, I know. Remember,
Riddler's taken hostages, casino patrons, innocent bystanders.
They're clearly not his main target. Must be an insurance policy.
don't think you can just stall. I will get bored. You won't like that.
Cashier's booth. That'll do. Just need to take out the guard first.
Audio playback fully functional.
Time for a distraction.
Начинаем двигать. Ну да, сейчас будет охренеть. Что за... Так тебе и сказали.
I'm losing patience, Maury. Are you expecting a hint? Give me an answer!
Свой ответ.
Batman, we can't get in. The front's covered by gunmen and they've got the back barricaded with blackjack tables.
How should I deploy when we're inside?
I'm relying on your eyes and ears. What's the best course of action?
We need a distraction. Find a way to limit their line of sight.
Sounds like a plan.
You're completely insane.
No?
Потом черепушку вскроет, мозги твои посмотрит. Жестоко.
I'll clear a path.
С мозгов начнет, а палец ему
Give him
отрезал.
hell. We're counting on you.
Да уж. Садись ты. На тебе.
Batman! You're ahead of schedule. I'm a little busy right now, but I'll see if I can fit you in. Not him, the hostage! Shoot the hostage!
Но мне нравится лицо Бэтмена, никаких эмоций. Вообще. Успел.
I bet.
Нажимай
Batman
кнопочки.
clearly isn't using
Или
his head.
сдохнешь.
Break it open.
With pleasure.
С удовольствием, да? Ну у тебя газовый ключ. Ну то есть разводной ключ. А у меня нет ничего. А, нет, у меня есть реакция. Хотя надо менять все при нажатии кнопки.
I've heard stories in the streets about you, Batman. You're the biggest name in Gotham since... Well, since I left town, everyone's very impressed with you. I'm not impressed. Gotham's criminals have become zealots and thugs in cheap suits. And you come home to find a wannabe in my chair. Eating my goddamn porridge. This is my city. Now I'm back, and I'm taking what's mine.
Gotham has forgotten you, Riddler. Crawl back under your rock before you get hurt.
Says the man with a hook at his throat. You're supposedly the world's greatest detective. Yet here you are, completely at my mercy. I don't see much evidence of that. I expected more of a battle from you, Batman. Something longer. More of a match of wits. While my men mop up what passes for law enforcement in this town. It would have been a little hard to deal with you both at the same time. But no cause to hold back now. You surprised me a little with how quickly you arrived. But just a little.
Gordon, now!
Oh, you have to be kidding. Clever, but not smart enough. Let me show you how it was done back in the day.
Мне крюк в шею не вставили в яйца. Скотина. Не, я не бью, извините.
Brawling like a common street hood. It just doesn't do it for me.
Follow the power lines. There must be a weak point.
Так, быстрее, вот. Ну иди сюда, загадочный чудо-демон.
You broke the cage. That's cheating.
Think I care about your rules?
I'd heard you were a man who followed a code. Why would you save that dirtbag's life? Maury made his money running guns.
I save people. It's what I do.
Your naivete is just embarrassing. I save people. You should concentrate on saving yourself.
Согласен, что-то я выбрал то не то. Всех спасаем. Подыхаем, убиваем и тогда. Пошел отсюда. Загадка ходящая. Ну, нет, поебальник ты получше нет. Аж никто ничего не поможет.
You know how to scrap. I'll give you that. But it's not enough. Let's see how you do with something a little more cerebral. Better hurry, detective. Solve my puzzle soon. Or people are gonna get hurt. And we know you can't let that happen.
Ну, начинается. Блин. Ну что? Охренеть у меня реакция. Ладно, как-никак у забора.
You should have called us before going in, Gordon.
Waller?
After all, we're here to help.
Помочь. Ну, первую часть главы прошли. Я не знаю, сколько там частей идет эпизод. Так что попробуем час поснимать.
Circuitry inside, but nothing obviously dangerous. The back computer will be able to analyze further.
Взять. Здесь эпизода.
Your days are numbered, bat freak. We'll see each other again.
Yeah, whatever.
Keep one eye in the sky, jerk-offs. Heavens are gonna fall on your goddamn heads.
Tell me all about it down at the precinct.
The Riddler's right hand in custody. Not a bad result, all told. Riddler used to leave clues at all his crime scenes. Always thought he was smarter than the people trying to catch him. Thought we could use help dragging him down. He got a sick pleasure out of taunting us.
He was smart enough to slip through our fingers.
Yeah, and leave a bloody mess in his wake. Riddler's heyday was a dark time in Gotham. And what we just saw, he hasn't mellowed with age.
Uh-huh. Get Fernandez on it right away. Commissioner Gordon.
Brace yourselves. Just so you know, this woman has a lot of juice with the governor. Rub her the wrong way, I could end up on foot patrol till I retire.
My people are trained for situations like this, Gordon. We'd have Riddler in custody if you'd only picked up the phone. So, you're the legendary Batman. I've heard a great deal about you. So much so, I don't know if I should believe the hype.
I don't know who you think you are, but I don't like your attitude.
Who I think I am? Oh, I know I'm your new best friend.
This is Amanda Waller, director of the agency.
What are the feds doing here?
Riddler's their case. The GCPD has been asked to open our doors to them. Give them whatever they need.
We've been tracking that maniac for some time. No one knows more about him than we do. World-class criminals like Riddler, they're kind of our specialty.
I've never heard of this agency.
I'll take that as a compliment. We like to keep a low profile.
That means she operates from the shadows.
As do you. Riddler used to be a player in Gotham back when Thomas Wayne and Falcone ran the city. He disappeared so suddenly and for so long, everyone thought he was dead. Everyone was wrong. Riddler's back. And if these theatrics are anything to go on, he wants the whole city to know. My people tell me you did some good work handling him, Batman. You and me? I bet we'd make a damn fine team. I heard how you dealt with Lady Arkham. Not to mention the city's corrupt mayor, Dent.
I work with Gordon. No one else.
I appreciate loyalty, but that there... that's the issue. The only real problem with your setup is who you're working with. Local law enforcement clearly can't cut it.
I got a local crime rate says otherwise. Ms. Waller...
Please, Commissioner. Tear gas. In a hostage situation, we got an ambulance full of civilians with their eyes swollen shut. Not to mention you let Riddler slip through your fingers. You GCPD cowboys clearly don't know what you're doing.
You're putting all this on me?
You're the commanding officer, aren't you? Or are those stars purely for show?
Things could have gone better.
That's an understatement. The GCPD don't have the training to deal with maniacs like Riddler. They didn't back in the day, they don't now.
Yeah, thanks for the support.
I know it doesn't feel like it, Commissioner, but I'm here to help. Batman gets it.
Бэтмен понимает, да?
I gotta get a security detail on Mori while he's in the
Пальчики
hospital.
этому уже не восстановим.
Agent Avesta will fill you in on what we know so far, as a token of interdepartmental cooperation.
The nerve on her. Don't tell these people a thing, especially about that puzzle. This is our town. We're the ones that'll catch Riddler.
Think you made a good impression, Batman? My boss isn't usually that nice.
I'd like to see her on a bad day.
Ну, еще одна баба.
Special Agent Imana Avesta, Field Intelligence Specialist on the Riddler case. And my partner, Agent Blake.
How do you do?
I put together this psychological profile of Riddler. You'll see when you read it. He's changed. For your eyes only, if you catch my drift. The target of the casino attack, Rumi Mori. Any idea what Riddler wanted with him? We figure it has something to do with why he's back in Gotham.
He was asking about a riddle.
What kind of riddle?
Something about a mind bender that drove men to madness.
Interesting. I've heard that before. Thanks. That's a help. I'm Gotham born and raised, you know. My dad ran a store in the shadow of City Stadium. I just wanted to say it's a real honor to meet you. I do have something I want to ask, though. The criminally insane. You're drawn to them, aren't you? There's something in you that pulls you towards the danger. The chaos. The energy.
Of course I am. They're an obvious target, just like anyone who threatens Gotham's safety.
Obvious for you. Most people just run the other way.
I'm not most people.
I think I know you a little better now.
I'll be in touch. Agent.
Batman, before you go, Gotham's your city. I respect that. I'm not here to step on any toes. Treat me and my people like partners. Promise you'll share anything on the Riddler. You and me aren't gonna have any problems at all. That's all. I just wanted to let you know where I stand.
Full disclosure, Riddler left me this puzzle.
What is it?
I don't know yet. He said I had to solve it or people would get hurt.
Then you best get on it. Let's keep being honest with each other.
Эпизод 1. Загадка. А, это только про окна прошел, точно. Башня Уэйна. Подземелье Бэтмена. Потому что Бэтмен живет в пещере. Не в такую пещеру спрятался от всех, и никто не беспокоит.
What an eventful evening.
Вышел вечер.
I've taken the liberty of preparing some refreshments.
Thanks, Al.
Alfred, а чё, ты уже Ал называешь?
I need to focus. Maybe music will help.
Фановая классическая музыка. Давайте джаз.
I need something cool.
Отлично. Послушаем джазик. Надеюсь, эта история не будет влиять на игру.
The computer is finished scanning the Riddler's puzzle box.
Самое интересное, современные компьютеры и проигрыватель старый диск стоит. Как он там, саксофон. Ну ладно, не буду умничать. О, посмотреть.
Selena. She'll turn up again. I'm looking forward to it.
Салина. И вот друг двухликий, которого пингвин, трейдер, как его там, сейчас скажу. Это была баба. Это пугало, которое всех людей пугало. Если кому интересно, это было в первой части. Ну, как говорю, первую часть я проходил, но если кому будет когда-то интересно, я могу ее еще раз пройти.
No explosives detected, no radioactivity. Nothing dangerous at all so far. Computer, run another scan. I want to be absolutely sure this thing is safe.
Also, I took the liberty of digging up everything I could find on the agency. There's plenty here. Know your enemy and all that. It comes and goes. Ever since the kidnapping and all the other business with Lady Arkham.
Alfred.
No, don't you worry about me. I should be fine. It was worse after my first tour of duty.
Your family, Alfred. We worry about family.
Thank you, Bruce. It'll pass. Working always helps.
Что-нибудь другое написал. Я же это читаю. Мне какое слово понравится, то и выберу.
The agency. The public face of a shadow committee of military leaders, intelligence experts, and government officials. Civil rights violations, domestic black sites, decentralized accountability.
This information, it's all before Waller took over the director position. Perhaps she's given them a new direction.
Maybe, but the agency's empowered to override local law enforcement with impunity.
Oh, Batman's got some competition in town. I wonder if we need be worried about losing our unpaid and thoroughly exhausting job, I mean.
We have a common enemy in the Riddler. That puts us on the same side.
You really are a different Batman these days, aren't you? Silver linings in all things.
Well, you warned me about keeping my paranoia down to acceptable levels. Thought I'd give it a try.
Он еще параноик будет, вот офигеть. Так, что там еще? Журнал был. Посмотреть всех. Я почитал, так интересно. Так, вон пальчики отрезали. Какое-то агентство недоделанное. Так, Марта, которая должна была ждать, а он так ее не встретил, походу. Так, сорвливая женщина. Еще какой-то тип. Блэк какой-то. Авеста агентство, да, опять. Арферд. О, а что это на английском? Самое интересное, что эти на русском, а этот на английском, а этот на русском. Косяк игры. Не перевели Алферда. Хотя из первой части там по-любому уже все есть. Точно, косяк. Не перевели. Я не думаю, что каждому охота историю читать. Так. Ну, для дата выхода. А гражданском года проживает. Но кому будет интересно, паузу поставит и почитает. Я буду тихонько листать информацию или что. Так. То акции каких-то там, суд над этим словом. Нажмите правую кнопку мыши. Пингвин. А чуть чего закопалось. От больницы личное дело загадочно.
Yes. Riddler terrorized this city long before you were Batman.
Gotham's original costumed criminal.
Yes, to have him returned, it's unsettling. I remember when he was the scourge of the underworld. Even Carmine Falcone gave him a wide berth. He was presumed dead for so long. Why come back to Gotham?
Well, he seemed to have a prior relationship with Mori. Some kind of axe to grind. Let me upload the rest of this to the Codex. The agency realized Riddler was still alive when he orchestrated a prison break at Peña Duro.
My men here say you let yourself get caught, Mr. Riddler. Just Riddler. Why willingly turn yourself in?
Oh, Mr. Warden, to get everyone else out, of course. That wasn't obvious.
The man's deranged. You ask me, he needs help. He's clearly sick. The man is in urgent need of a doctor.
His victims are the ones who need help.
I'll concede you have a point.
What was that?
You should see your face. Its confusion is delightful. I think I'll take it with me.
I take everything back.
Ладно, пойдем коробочку расследовать.
Let's see what Riddler's little gift is all about.
Solve my puzzles soon, or people will get hurt. Riddler's MO hasn't changed in all these years.
There's writing engraved along the rim. I have an eye, yet cannot see. Who am I?
That sounds familiar. I've heard it before.
Don't happen to remember the answer, do you?
Sadly, no.
The eye of a hurricane.
It fits the description in the riddle, but I'm not sure how it helps us. Even if there were hurricanes in Gotham, it's hard to imagine one helping us with the object in question. If that is indeed the key.
Justice. How it relates to Batman, maybe. Lady Justice is blindfolded to show she's impartial.
She has two eyes under the blindfold, though, not one.
So it's something else. The eye of a needle.
But how does that relate to the object in question?
Maybe it's telling us how to use it.
Sounds very plausible.
Look at these strange grooves. Needle. A record needle.
Halfway there, Batman. Means you've got half a chance of stopping a whole lot of pain. To be honest, you're already doing better than I thought. But don't sit around feeling pleased with yourself. Unless you want to see me tear this city apart.
I suppose you're going to look in there.
An open invitation from the Riddler? Of course. Huh. Looks like I'm manipulating radio bands or waveforms. Something. I'm not sure what I'm looking at or how any of it is actually displaying.
And that sound.
What? Oh, I'm not really sure about any of it. Get Lucius on the line, will you?
Hey, Alfred.
Good morning, Lucius. I hope we're not interrupting your breakfast.
My youngest is probably stealing all the bacon, but duty calls. What's up?
This is a puzzle from the Riddler. There's a strange waveform pattern I can manipulate inside that needs your expertise.
Yeah, okay. I can meet you at Wayne Tower in a little bit. We'll, fire up the R&D lab.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important, Lucius.
No, don't worry about it. It's actually going to be a big day for me. Tiffany starts at Wayne Enterprises.
Tiffany?
Really? Your daughter working alongside you? How wonderful.
Certainly is. Bruce, I'll see you soon.
Bye, Lucius. Can't wait to see Tiffany.
Кому охота смотреть видео, которое будет 2 часа идти. Ну, если кто-нибудь видео увидит, напишите в комментариях, скажите, поскольку уже видео писали.
Good hunting, Bruce.
Ну, походу, я вот на этой голове останавливаюсь. Сейчас дойдем до башни. Можно будет заканчивать.
Oh, excellent. Glad I caught you. I have some good news to share.
Good to hear it, Regina. It's what I've come to expect, with you as Wayne Enterprises chairperson.
I just talked to the board, and they couldn't be more pleased with how our partnership with GCPD is going. Seems like you made the right call when you decided to take that contract over the Arkham remodel. The Gazette's running a piece about it.
Look, I would love to hear all the details, but I've got a meeting with Lucius I've got to run to.
Well, I don't mean to pry, but what's in that case? Seems like an odd thing to be carrying around the office.
Oh, this? This is just something for Lucius.
I see. Well, I've got a meeting I've got to run to. We'll pick up this conversation this afternoon.
Sounds great.
Да уж.
You're in my chair.
Just updating the encryption on your bat tech. But if you want me to stop?
No, the seat is all yours.
This is the thing you were talking about?
One of Riddler's puzzles. Some kind of test.
Show me. Any idea what he's planning?
Not yet. That's why I need your help. If his history is anything to go by, he left us a clue. A psychological profile of Riddler.
Knowing how his mind works, this should come in handy.
No sign of explosives or poison. Already scanned for that in the cave.
Would you look at that? Micropulse waveform. And the sound it's giving off.
A signal, maybe? I couldn't decipher it. I was hoping you could help with that.
I'll see what I can do.
Заканчивать первую запись видео. Так, ладно.
What in the...
It's not one of mine.
Think fast.
Что это такое на нас напало?
Hi, Dad.
Tiffany?
Hey, Bruce.
My God, Tiffany.
Короче, на этом я видео заканчиваю.
It's been a while.
Sneaking out of orientation your first day?
Ладно, короче, на этом я видео заканчиваю. Всем пока. До свидания. Еще увидимся. Буду записывать вторую часть продолжения Бэтмена. Так что всем удачи. До свидания. Подписывайтесь на мой канал. Ну, если хотите, ставьте лайки. Не хотите, не ставьте лайки. Но пока что я на этом заканчиваю видео. Первую часть Бэтмена. Всем до свидания.